or you just decided to? Are you doing something?
No, alone. I'm riding from first tag, from my two. I'm coming from first tag. My son at 13 is the program. I can't even buy data for him to learn more. I can't even pay for the institution fee. Millions of naira. At 13, he can program them. Good luck, Benjamin is his name. My name is Ogu Benjamin Chijoke. So I'd rather die on the street than die at home. I can't sit down and watch the future of my son go to waste. I know I may not have safety again in Nigeria, but my son's future will not waste.
Debbie, rocking her style. She knows all the great fashion trending in town. When it comes to talent, that's not all. She's very wise and intelligent, knows what she wants, so subscribe.
And welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If this is your first time, you are welcome. If you have been watching but you're still contemplating should you subscribe or not, what are you waiting for? Please click the subscribe button down below and turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I upload a video. To all my old-time subscribers, you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for your support. God bless you. To you coming across me today, my name is Debbie and you are welcome to my channel. If you can see the audio doesn't match the video, it's because I had a set down video after a week of being hit with a very bad flu virus coupled with a fever. It was really bad that I couldn't get up for over 1 week, but I was able to get up yesterday and I sat down, recorded this video. You can see I was even checking my mic at some point, but unfortunately this mic refused to work. Anyway, you guys, what I'm talking about here is about the chaos going on all around the world. I will make it this quick and short. Hopefully I talk a lot. Anyway, you guys, if you are a Nigerian or not, and you can tell there has been a protest going on in Nigeria, hashtag end bad governance protest going on, and it's because ever since the new president came into power last year, Nigeria has gone into shambles. The exchange rate is in the gutter, naira is devalued, things are literally so expensive. Typical example is selling a tuber of yam for 10,000 naira. Even here in the UK, we don't pay 10,000 naira for a tuber of yam. It's really crazy, and you know the land is bleeding, people are hungry. So eventually they came out after he promised them that things will be better. It's over a year now and people have been managing, coping with it, then removing the subsidy, saying that things are going to get better. We know it takes a while for things to get better after the destruction that has been going on since the 60s in Nigeria. But unfortunately, I think this man is making everything worse, because how can fuel go up from 200 naira to 800 naira? That is ridiculous per liter. It's really ridiculous. And the salary, everything is just going down the drain. And I noticed that this chaos is going on all over the world. Even in UK here, where we have peace, since after COVID, things have not been going well everywhere in the world. If you notice, there is a war going on like almost 3 years now in Ukraine and Russia. They've been fighting for almost 3 years. People are dying because it's not our family or we don't know. Doesn't mean it's not going on. It's happening. Another big one is Israel and Iran. Israel and Palestine, literally, but let me say Israel and the Islam extremists, the ISIS, all the terrorists, attacking Israel because they don't want Israel in the Middle East. This thing is really crazy. I will still go back to Nigeria's situation, but I'm just talking about generally the chaos. It's not just one place. We see chaos in US. We see a president got shot. We see pre-Palestine protests going on everywhere in the world. Like, there's too much chaos going on right now. And UK, that has been, a peaceful place, we see a violent protest going on right now, and immigrants are getting attacked. And I think this thing is really crazy. So, like the Nigeria one, like I said, is a bad governance situation, and I think is general to every of the country that has been going on, because if you don't have a bad governance, things will be fixed appropriately, things will go on rightly, you know. If you understand what I'm saying, it comes from the leadership. How are you leading the country? What are you doing that is making people so aggravated to the extent of coming out in droves and attacking other people? I'm not going to put all these things alone on the government, and at the same time, I will put it on mainstream media. Like, the mainstream media are feeling this problem in the UK here, inciting this violence, because I don't base my news source on the mainstream media alone. I watch them, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, I go to independent and see the way independent frame their thumbnails or the headings of the news compared to the MSM mainstream media. I mean, I'll be using MSM for them, and I see the way the MSM frame the topics. It can actually make people angry, at the same time creates fear, and at the same time makes people go violent. Now, because they said, oh, the EDL, the far right are attacking the Muslim, you see the Muslim coming out and saying, oh, we are attacking as well. Before you know it, they said, oh, EDL are creating racism by attacking the immigrants. And now it's literally what if they say it, then it happens. That's what I see. It doesn't happen before they put the news out. But whenever the news is out, then this thing happens. And a lot of people don't know what went wrong in this UK. I've seen so many narratives, but I'll give you what actually happened. There was this guy, he is from Uganda. He went from his house, took a knife. I don't know whether it's from his house, but obviously it's from his house. I don't know where his parents are. He went to an event of young kids. It's a ballerina event, Taylor Swift themed event in UK, yes, Sunderland, I believe. And he went there and started stabbing people. And these people are young children. It's an event for young children. And 9 years, 6 years, and 7 years, I believe, dying in that event. And after these kids died, a lot of people were saying, no, it's the Muslim that attacked, that this, that's why they don't want to release his name. Because the MSM put it out there, people started they went to mosque and try to burn a mosque in the process. And before you know it, they had to release this boy's name because he said he's 17, and they realized he's from Uganda. I guess he's a Christian, because like 80 or 90% of population Ugandans are Christian. So now it's like, oh, he's illegal immigrant. But with the story I'm hearing, is more or less like his parents are illegal. This boy is likely born here or brought here as a little child. Uganda has their problem as well. There is problem all over the world. Like I said, is a chaotic world right now. So before you know it, they said, oh, it's illegal. Then these people went ahead and burning the illegal migrant camp as well. Like, this is crazy. It's really crazy that even me, I'm scared to the point that my daughter has a birthday of her friend that is a white girl. And I told my husband, I said, I'm not comfortable for her to go to this party because of the tension right now. Because it's more or less like white against black. The mainstream media is fueling this thing. And it's really scary right now because, like I said, I've seen this thing happen in America. It started happening little by little when George Floyd's situation happened 2020, and everything go to shit from right there. And then, pardon my language, ever since then, I see all the borders of the world opened except Poland and is he Hungary, that refuse to open their border because of the policy the EU are making. They said, oh, it's open society now, everyone needs to come in. But what these people need to realize is that when you are in Rome, you act like a Romans. But when people come in illegally, they come in violating laws in the first place, and they will continue to violate law. And what this does is that they aggravate the people that has been a law-abiding people in the first place, but their culture, their ethnicity, whatever, doesn't align with the people they came to meet in this country. But when you bring people, they came in violating laws in the first place. I'm a migrant myself, but I came in legally through the right channel. But I will never be in support of people coming in illegally. It doesn't make sense, because you are not expecting much from these people. But who makes this happen? The people at the top. How are they taming this thing in the first place? Why is it allowed now? Like, those are the questions I have. What's the purpose of this? Why can't they do it legally? Why can't they just, release their laws on immigrants, so that immigrants can come in legally? Then you will know their background, you will know what they are up to in their country before coming here. What they don't understand is that you open your border. Can you open the door of your house? Like, to all the people saying, oh, you are racist for condemning illegal migrant. Can you open the door of your house and go to bed? Can you leave your door wide open? That is literally what they are doing. A country is like a house of someone, but the door is wide open for Aja Ateran, Kowole. Anybody can come in. A terrorist can come in. Anybody can come in. And I think this thing is going to cause more chaos in the next 10 years down the line. I'm a Nigerian, and I know what bringing people together of different culture, different religion, different background has done to Nigeria. And I think they are trying to bring that here. The leadership know this is what this is going to be, it's going to pass this. But I think it was intentional. And Nigeria is one of the test ground for this. They know ever since Nigeria, Eastern region, Western region, Northern region is what we have. Olori Buruku Lord Lugard came and put us together, and ever since then there has been problem in Nigeria as a country. So I just want to say that this is giving me the end time vibe. For real, it's giving me end time vibe. I've had so many dreams about this years ago, and it's like the dream is coming to pass, revelation is coming to pass. Things that have been said in the Bible about the end time is looking so more real. Nation against nations, country against country, all these things is said to happen, and it's happening. I just pray that divine intervention should happen, and if not, just pray. Make your way right with God. If whatever you're worshiping, just worship it very well. But I will say, look unto God, the author and finisher of our faith. I know not everyone is religion. Not everyone is. I'm not religious myself, to be honest. I'm just spiritual. I know there's God. God exists. And I believe in Jesus Christ. So I believe in the words of the Bible. And if this is the end time, I will say, just make your way right with God. I know I was raised with prayer. I always say that, we've prayed for Nigeria for so long that the prayer is not even working. But right now, I think the only thing that can fix this is prayer. And it's prayer that God should bring a leadership that truly love his people, or are people, like someone that leads, that trusts these people. Because did you see Bangladesh as well? This is what is going to happen eventually. When people wise up, they will stop fighting each other, and they will face the people that caused this. I just pray for divine intervention. I really want to hear your opinion. If you live in the UK, if you live in Nigeria, how are you feeling right now? Mentally, emotionally, physically? Let's continue the discussion in the comment section below, guys. And on your way out, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Share if you like it. If you haven't, please hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I upload a video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Subscribe and get that gist with the one and only Debbie Pasta. Yeah, yeah.